Welcome to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown and the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. This is the vehicle we're talking about, and the first thing I have to say is that this vehicle is a piece of artwork. Yes, from the exterior to the interior, this car is just purely beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. As you can see, this is the Gullwing Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. And this vehicle ran from 1954 to 1957, and in real life will set you back 1.5 to 2 million USD. But lucky for us, in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, we can get it for free. But let's just take a minute and listen to some ASMR from this beauty. Now, the way you get your hands on this Mercedes-Benz is by collecting 14 parts of this vehicle basically, and then you will get your hands on this vehicle for absolutely free. It's just gonna take some time to get all of 14 parts, but there are video tutorials and I will link one in the description for you to find all 14 to get your hands on this vehicle. Now, when you first pick the vehicle up, it's not going to be the fastest thing around because it has a top speed of 155 miles per hour and it takes quite some time to get there. I mean, it does 0 to 60 in 8.2 seconds, so it's not really the fastest thing out there. I mean, it has 215 brake horsepower, front engine, rear wheel drive. It has a 4-speed manual transmission, but it weighs 1,290 kgs. But the one I am driving is slightly upgraded. Now, when you slightly upgrade this vehicle, well, you can get it to just be a lot faster than you think. As you can see, now coming down the straightaway, I am pushing nearly 300 kilometers per hour. Even though it has 4 gears, you can see we just keep chugging along, and there we are, 300 kilometers per hour in a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. That is the thing that I think a lot of people are missing out on with this vehicle, because I've actually seen people find all 14 parts, drive it around for a bit and then not touch it. However, as you progress through the game and you unlock more and more higher level parts, the vehicle becomes better and better. So the thing is, with the handling of the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, you have your good, you have your bad. One of the good things about this vehicle is just its top speed. The vehicle is extremely fast, but when it comes to handling, it becomes a bit questionable. But we'll get into that because we need to look at the performance upgrades we have for the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. So if we head on over to the tuning shop performance, you can see that with it doing over 300 kilometers per hour, that was with the vehicle having all sports parts equipped to it. So it's not even the highest level of performance from the Mercedes-Benz SL. But once we actually start throwing some more money at it, we are going to see quite an improvement. And we actually get the vehicle's rating up to 692 performance points, which is quite high up and at a very competitive level. However, the only downside with the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL for me is the way it handles. Because down the straight line, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. However, through the corners, it can be a bit sketchy. With the way it chucks its rear end out and slides about, understand I have no traction control on, so if I turn it on, it can eliminate this effect, but it just feels so loose. And understand, it's a classic vehicle, this is what it's supposed to feel like, but you really have to be careful and be prepared to catch it when it slides. But also something else that I find an issue with, if you are using a semi-automatic transmission and you have it upgraded to 692, the vehicle will often not want to shift out of first. I don't know if this is just me or if it's a bug or what it is, but you have to actively shift into second, otherwise the vehicle will just stay redlining at 90 kilometers per hour, which is just strange. That's the best way I can put it. But when it comes to racing, for example, we take around this one circuit event, and we are coming up against modern day vehicles, daily drivers, because this car is in the Grand Tourer class. Now we see that we actually come up against the Audi TT RS, which is a honestly meta vehicle in this game, and if you don't have it, I highly recommend you pick it up because it's just fantastic. It's so well just rounded. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about the Mercedes. Now the Mercedes, when it comes to tight corners, exiting corners, and just getting up to speed, it's not particularly fast. Even the way it shifts through gears, it's quite slow in my opinion, and that's why for tight races or events with a lot of corners, I don't really see the Mercedes being the best suited. And you know, with the AI in this game, they are aggressive, they are not afraid to push you out of the way. So if you are not on top form, you will get overtaken and it will be a job to just catch up. Now that's the thing with the Mercedes, it doesn't have its get up and go. Once it's rolling, then it's in motion. Other than that, well, you are gonna have to work and really push as hard. But when it comes to corners, with you pushing hard results in you sliding out, and it's just problematic. So there are a bit of issues when it comes to trying to get the fastest possible lap time out of the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Now, will I say this is the best Grand Tourer? No, it's not. We have vehicles like the Porsche Taycan crossover, which is a much better vehicle to use, but this is still a fun vehicle to have. And considering the fact that you can own this vehicle for free, all you have to do is spend a bit of time collecting all the parts and you get an absolute classic that is incredibly fast and will actually help you out if you are struggling with setting some speed traps. So yeah, the vehicle, you can still win some events with the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. I mean, I was lucky enough with this event that I'm currently in. As you can see, the AI had a bit of a moment, and that's how I took over first place. So the Mercedes, it's not the best, but I still say it's worth your time picking up. It's extremely fun, especially if you just want to cruise around town or just explore the map. It's just a fun vehicle to have. And what I also enjoyed was the fact that in some instant challenges that I participated in while I was in this car, it actually left a few supercars behind because people were not expecting this vehicle to be as fast as it is. Especially once you are in motion, the car really just gains incredible amounts of speed. I mean, I was traveling at over 360 kilometers per hour. Now with this vehicle being at 692 performance points. But the thing is, the vehicle isn't even fully upgraded yet. It doesn't have all legendary parts equipped to it, and it's still fast. I believe that once I actually unlock all legendary parts, the vehicle will be able to travel over 400 kilometers per hour. And the fact that this is coming from a vehicle that was made in 1954 to 1957 is absolutely nutty. But hey, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.